Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about the Los Angeles Rams beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 34-7. Man, this was a really boring game here tonight. This game was over by halftime. It was 31-7. This game was over. Another terrible primetime game, man. At least Thursday was good. Tonight was just complete trash. At least we had some good football games during the day to watch, with Kansas City, Indianapolis, Cowboys, Eagles, the Giants and Lions, and I believe it's the Cardinals and Jaguars going into overtime, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But this game was bad tonight, man. But the Rams, man, are now 9-2. They scored 31 points in the first half. Obviously, they just took their foot off the gas in the second half because Tampa Bay didn't do shit offensively besides one drive where they scored a touchdown. Rough loss for the Bucs in Los Angeles. But, I mean, their odds of making the playoffs only dropped from 83% to 80%. Baker Mayfield did get hurt, so that's something to watch. His arm, I think, was in a sling, if I'm not mistaken. But a Mayfield absence would obviously complicate that if he were to miss some time. But Matthew Stafford, man, what a season he's had. I believe he had 3 touchdowns tonight. Had this season total 30 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. And they now own the best record in the NFC at 9-2 after a dominant win, 34-7. Stafford threw 273 and 3 tutties. I believe that was all in the first half because they didn't have to do anything in the second half offensively. But I feel like no one is playing better at QB than Matthew Stafford. He should be on top of every MVP list right now. Watching him play is like poetry in motion. Just such good arm talent, even at age 37, Matthew Stafford, man. And the Rams have the number 1 seed now in the NFC. But they now lead the NFL in point differential at plus 124. They're at plus 118 with this 6-game win streak, with an average margin of victory of 20 points. That's just how dominant this Rams team has been, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's go over the stat sheet here. We'll start with Matthew Stafford. Talk about his game. So, Baker Mayfield obviously got hurt, and then Teddy Bridgewater to come in. But, yeah, Matthew Stafford, 25 of 35, 273 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interception, only got sacked 1 time tonight. What a game by him, man. Now 30 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions. He's just been an absolute terror, especially during this 6-game win streak. But he's been great this whole season, man. And he's definitely going to be an MVP. And he's thrown, 27 touchdowns in a row since his last interception. Just the arm talent, man, and how smart he is with the football. It's just crazy how good he is. I thought the Rams would be good this year, but I thought they'd be pretty good, but I didn't think they would be this good, man. I didn't think Matthew Stafford would be an MVP candidate. So he was absolutely dominant in the first half. Threw all 3 of his touchdowns. Mayfield was 9 of 19, 41 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 2 sacks. He had I think one of his interceptions were on that Hail Mary before halftime, but even then he still wasn't having a good game. Got sacked twice, got hit. And he hurt his left shoulder and exited the game. He was in a sling, if I'm not mistaken. And it was a left shoulder injury. It's 31-7 at that point. I don't know why I even have him in. Especially considering the stakes with this Bucs team. But Mayfield has to miss time. This defense is not good, and this defense has played trash. So, I don't know, man. Bucs may be screwed. If Mayfield's has to miss some time, defense is just completely cooked. Bridgewater, 8-15, 62 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. 2 sacks, and he finished out the game here tonight for Tampa Bay. Not really much to say about it because it was 31-7. Kyron Williams, 12 runs, 46 yards, 3.8 yards per carry. Blake Corum, 7 runs, 24 yards, 3.4 yards per carry. Now let's get to receiving. Puka, 7 catches, 97 yards, and 11 targets. Continuing his amazing season is Puka Nacua. Devontae Adams, 5 catches, 62 yards, 2 touchdowns for Devontae Adams. He has, 10 touchdowns this year. Stafford and him have been a good duo when he gets the ball. I feel like most of his touchdowns lately have been like 1 or 2 yards. But he did get a 24-yard touchdown, if I'm not mistaken, on his second touchdown. Colby Parkinson, 4 catches, 41 yards, and a touchdown. Davis Allen, 3 catches, 29 yards. Field, 2 catches, 25 yards. Whittington, 3 catches for 17 yards for Tampa Bay. Sean Tucker, 12 runs, 42 yards, 3.5 yards per carry for Sean Tucker. Rashad White, 7 runs, 38 yards, 5.4 yards per carry. Mayfield, 4 runs, 19 yards, and Tez Johnson, 2 runs for 12 yards. Receiving, Egbuka, 3 catches, 32 yards. Cade Otton, 4 catches, 21 yards. And that pick 6 didn't help. He was juggling the ball. Gets it ripped away by Kobe Durant. Tez Johnson, 3 catches, 21 yards, and a touchdown. Sterling Shepard, 3 catches, 12 yards. Chris Godwin, only 2 catches for 9 yards tonight. Not much there from Chris Godwin. Defensively, you had 1 sack from Diaby. Let's get to the Rams defense here. They had 2 sacks from Jared Verse. 2 sacks from Kobe Turner. Yeah, Kobe Turner. They have a really damn good defense as well. It's not like, it's just the Rams having a damn good offense. They have a damn good defense as well. Especially that front 7, Jared Verse and Kobe Turner. They had 1 interception by Kobe Durant. 1 interception by Emmanuel Forbes Jr. This guy has become a good corner, at least a decent corner with the Rams, exceeding expectations. And Mavis 2 of 2 on field goals, and a long of 52. So the Rams improved to 9-2. The Bucs dropped to 6-5 quarter by quarter. Rams had 14 in the first quarter, 17 in the second quarter, 9 in the third quarter, 3 in the fourth quarter. Like I say, this game was over by halftime. The Bucs had 0 in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter, 0 in the third quarter, 0 in the fourth quarter. Let's go over the team stats here. Rams had 333 total yards, 263 passing, 70 rushing, 6 yards of play. 21st downs, 4 of 10 on third down, 0-1 on fourth down, 55 total plays, 1 sack, 3 punts, 4 penalties for 32 yards, no fumbles, no interceptions, 28 minutes of time of possession. The Bucs had only 193 total yards of offense tonight, 70 passing yards, 123 rushing, only 2.9 yards per play, 14 first downs, 7 of 13 on third down, 1 of 5 on fourth down, 67 total plays, 4 sacks allowed, 4 punts, 2 penalties for 10 yards, no fumbles, 2 interceptions, 31 minutes of time of possession. So yeah, dominant Rams win 34-7 here on Sunday Night Football. Just an ugly game, man. By Tampa Bay. But the Rams, red zone, last 5 games, 18 touchdowns and 21 trips, and Stafford in the red zone, 24 touchdowns with no turnovers. So the most important thing, they're not turning the ball over in the red zone. But for the Bucs, we'll see what they do going forward. The Rams, I would say they're my really true first contender in the NFL this year. The rest of the NFL has just been wacky. The Rams are really my first true contender. So, yeah, that's really all to say, man. 34-7, Rams win. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Next time I'm out. Peace, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow for another week of more sports.